Nah, I backed out of it and resent it. Whatever. DirtyBird TV is up for viewing.
First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Here we go, the final week of the NFL season, Week 17 is underway.
I see the Bucs say he's trying to play fly.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. From nearby Norcross, Georgia, it's Alvin Kamara. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. And some room to maneuver.
That's some bullshit, but
all told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher, and we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's first or second or even third in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because they need to
who's this young boy you got back there?
That means your offense has to keep pace.
No, I'm talking about the quarterback.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
You definitely got away with one right there.
9 yards and the sticks move again. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
What the hell?
He'll take it into the end zone for the Saints.
See, now I know Madden's full of shit, because you're telling me that my linebacker got caught up on a block running laterally that nobody was there. He was running full speed and just got. That's bullshit.
Luck's good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
Whatever, this ain't their home.
Out to the 25-yard line.
They do know that we've won more than they have, though, right? In this rivalry.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They run. It's Gurley. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run.
Yeah, okay.
the mic. 47 is the mic.
2nd and 9 now. Looking deep for Julio.
That's pass interference like mother. Yo.
Protection that time, and they couldn't hook up.
Oh my God, that's pass interference.
I know exactly why he tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is. Here on
pass interference like, hey, motherfucker, boy.
He'll look to throw. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to the ground game here. Gurley, nothing doing. Barely able to muster.
Like this nigga just impeded Julio from getting.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size.
You're jumping the other direction.
I can just tell you, attrition does.
You can't jump backwards.
You're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And they gotta fix that animation too, because nobody jumps in the air after they catch the ball.
They've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Now
that animation is stupid as fuck.
And they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. They'll look to throw here. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier
and
for he and his teammates to accept.
That makes no sense to how if I'm hitting triangle, why is he not jumping for the ball? And that shit there, I don't get it.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started, even though they might not find the number 1 seed.
Because you're telling me that
come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any.
Nah, ain't no way in the hell.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs.
Nah, motherfucker, somebody tackling that's a 90. You're telling me that he's supposed to be able to break that?
You need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem.
What about my guy's 90 tackling? You're telling me that he can't hold him with a 90 tackle
as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings.
Yeah, okay.
They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing.
Thank you. Thank you. You ain't got no 93. That nigga ain't got no 93.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Let's go, Dante.
Be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Here's Hill on the return.
If I could have caught that crease.
He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
2nd and 11. This one caught by Ridley. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Here's Gurley. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Gurley.
Let's go.
Wave goodbye. And he'll take it into the
I ain't getting no bullshit. I didn't have my hand on turbo. You overread the play.
Todd Gurley with touchdown number 12 on the year.
You never touch Gurley.
As they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. And again this time to the tailback. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Yeah, we couldn't get there.
They needed a yard. That's
I wanted to get there so bad. I was like, nigga, we here. We here. We not here.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run the counter. Gibson. And some room to run now.
See, that's the shit I don't like there.
Right at the 45-yard line.
Keanu Neal is right there ready to make the tackle. And you're telling me that a tight end who wasn't there at first is able to just lunge and pick up the damn block.
He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He
Get
just
the
takes
fuck
it and
out
goes
of
with abandon.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's over 40 yards.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Those last 2 plays. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
That's it, baby. That's it.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Nah, that's a wide receiver right there. I mean, not wide receiver. That's a running back.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They go play action here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. Wind up incomplete.
No. Nah, man, that's some. That is bullshit. Yo, that shit pisses me off so much, man.
To gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They try right side here. Gurley. Todd Gurley. Wave goodbye. 30. 20. 10. Touchdown. Falcons. Todd Gurley with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Crew able to connect on the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game.
That was on me the whole way. Like, this shit, like, you're telling, like, this shit is killing me with, they're telling me that nobody can get off the block. That's fucking crazy. If I'm slanting them outside, how are they not? Never mind, I'm not even, don't even try to figure it out. I don't even try to figure it out. You're telling me that everybody was perfectly blocked? That shit don't happen.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 43. Check 3. Check 26, check 26. Kneel.
They'll look to throw.
Wow.
Incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
But that's still
he sends it away.
crazy because that should have been a catch and a first down and way much more.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch.
Why the fuck is Dion not
the Saints
in
will
his
use their
zone?
3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. He is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes.
Go wake your mama.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a gain of a yard in what all likelihood will be the final play of the first half. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half.
You didn't miss it.
Lutz puts this one through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
and I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
Team scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. 47, Mike. 47.
They're going to look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. It's caught. Jones. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, 1st down Falcons. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive.
Yeah, I knew he was going that way, too. I was like, that nigga finna go all the way to the middle of the field.
Right back into this football game. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
You was something else.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Second and 6.
I've been throwing the ball. I don't know why the hell he pumped it.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
The mic. 47 is the mic. Not today. 47 is the mic, boy. 47. Check, 47. Hey, watch this.
They'll set up to throw. And it's intercepted.
Wow!
Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra.
Bro.
Third down, you were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. On 1st down, Gibson. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce. 8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got
that is stupid.
In a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
On the toss, it's Gurley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
I said we are Falcons fans, Charlie. You don't do that.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there. They will bring up a 2nd and 9. Back to throw here. Short throw underneath to Hurst. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now
I'm not in Grand Iron, so I have no input.
His offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Amazing how I use it with one linebacker.
They're facing one of the top 5
it comes straight down the middle like they're supposed to. The motherfuckers on the outside can all of a sudden make the play.
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. They give to Kamara running right. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And down to the 16-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Kamara. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down now. It's Gibson trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Okay,
so it's Saints
be
football
careful,
as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Well, if I don't cry on your big
and he'll only get this to the
but
14
if I do
as
cry,
they come up well short of the 1st down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Okay.
He'll drop to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw.
That's crazy. Why does they...
And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
I threw the ball before Julio came out the break. You're not telling me that Marshawn Lattimore is just going to stop running and just turn around.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the
like Julio was still in the...
And show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. They'll keep it on the
ground.
Gibson.
Yes. Like, he's running step for step with Julio. He's in front of Julio, and then...
A great effort there.
Like, your head is turned. It's not like you...
Even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
Look, got swept by her this season, got swept by Bug. We got to go back to the drawing board.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll set up a throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Madness full of
now the
shit.
Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd
You're
and final
telling me
timeout,
he
so
turned the... Yo, that is...
We'll step aside.
Man.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
That's all right, boys. We'll be doing through.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Yo, like number 66 just stood there. You didn't block.
With such little time remaining,
You didn't block
it would appear
nobody.
The Saints are going to win this football
You
game.
just let the. I had the nigga open and you. Wiz. This nigga's blocking air, yo. The nigga blocked air.
On first down, it's Gibson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The chance of wasting this great starting field position.
Yes, that happens in the fourth quarter.
This is 3rd and long. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Well, you know, in the fourth quarter, that's an NFL rule. It's automatically like an 11-second runoff.
At all that would be their last points of the game.
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more.
I just need to get somebody to protect that young boy. That young boy is going to be going for MVP pretty soon. Calvin, I don't know why they got you catching so low, but we gonna work on that shit.